What happens when the vinyl wrap is left on for too long? What's the process to fix it?
Repainting a car?
I guess it depends. Yeah, it depends on your, if it's a partial like this, I don't know how old this is. I'd have to say probably 5. Like this,
It's pretty old.
It's cracking, it's whatever. This really needs to be probably all redone. But like these ones, if you're gonna sell the truck, like in 5 years or whatever that the lifespan of the truck is, this stuff should all be able to be just taken off, and then it should just be able to be, you know, polished and then re-waxed, and it should look just fine. You might see a little bit of it for a while, but it'll eventually, as long as you don't put something back on it right away, it'll usually even itself out, wouldn't you say?
Especially the paint fade.
The wraps and stuff, if they get left onto like a full wrap on a hood, on a white car, I don't know what it is, it seems to only be on the white cars, it will brown the hood.
Yes.
And I don't know if that'll ever outgas or not. I don't know if that'll ever go away.
You know,
I've never seen one. We always re-wrap them.
Like we're like,
it looks like crap. Yeah. So those, I don't know if they're serviceable like that or not. I don't know if you could just leave it, and if it would oxidize out back to white, because some of that isn't just the glue and the wrap. The brown that you're seeing is the paint outgassing, getting stuck, and then getting trapped back into the paint too. So so that stuff it might just be locked into that top coat. Like, I don't know if it'll ever go away or not. It always seems to lighten up, but I don't know if it'll completely go away.
I think pretty much everything we just re-wrap over it.
Yeah, as a rule.
Just to keep it, you know, so you're not seeing the brown in there
or yellow or whatever it is.
The letters getting burned into the paint.
Yeah. If you're just gonna keep wrapping over on top of another one, like if you're not selling the van and you're just trying to make it look good again, as long as it's not cracking, if it's just starting to get a little bit hazy or whatever, especially on the hood, like on the sides, I'd probably just remove all of it and start over. But like the hood and the roof, at a certain point, they're cooked on there, and sometimes they'll just yank paint when you're pulling them. So that's a conversation you definitely want to have with the customer before. So yeah, we'll start on the side and like the top of the fenders, because that's really close to the hood. So you'll kind of know what you got going on. But then from there, I think you can definitely make that decision like, hey, we just go over it. You can do 1 or 2 layers on top of a base layer, and then just hopefully it lasts long enough to just peel it all off. At that point, that car's 15 years old. If you're gonna spend 5 hours or 6 hours at $100 an hour to try to take that hood wrap off and get it cleaned and back to whatever, and it's gonna be yellow anyways, if it's not a real expensive hood, just buy a hood, bolt it on, have it repainted.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? There's no reason to pay us 6 hours to give you a hood that's gonna look like crap anyways.
Just leave it.
Hold on a sec. Hey.
Team Acme, the one-stop shop you need. Auto glass and window tint will exceed. Vehicle wraps that'll make your eyes supreme. In Henderson and Las Vegas, we're the dream team.